Once upon a time, in a charming home nestled in a quiet neighborhood, lived a couple named Max and Lily. Their love for each other was boundless, and after 7 long years of longing for a child, they were blessed with a son named Alex. From the moment he was born, he became the center of their world, the light that brightened their lives. Max and Lily poured their hearts into raising Alex, showering him with affection and providing for his every need. As a toddler, he was a bundle of energy, laughing and playing, exploring the world around him with wide-eyed wonder. However, as he grew older, the dynamic began to shift. By the time Alex turned 8, his favorite activities became watching TV and playing video games. Though Max and Lily hoped he would enjoy the outdoors, make friends, and partake in family chores, they never pushed him. Instead, they indulged him, thinking that all he needed was love and comfort. They filled his days with treats and toys, believing they were fostering happiness. As the years passed, however, Max and Lily began to notice troubling changes in their son. Now 14, Alex was often found slumped on the couch, his eyes glued to the screen, losing track of time and responsibilities. He had started to ignore his homework, leave chores unfinished, and skip breakfast, an alarming shift from the spirited child they once knew. "Alex, sweetheart," Lily gently urged one evening, "don't you think it's time you helped out around the house a little more? You could take the trash out or maybe help me in the garden this weekend." "Yeah, right," Alex replied dismissively, his focus unwavering on the latest game. "I'm busy, Mom." Max exchanged worried glances with Lily, their hearts heavy with concern. They had raised Alex with love, yet he seemed to drift further away. Their attempts to engage him were met with indifference, and soon they found themselves worrying about the habits he was developing. In a realm above the clouds, where forces of influence gathered, a meeting was underway. The atmosphere buzzed with discussions about habits that shaped human behavior. Procrastination, pride, and deceit were at the forefront. "Where is procrastination?" one figure grumbled. "He's always late." "Sorry, I had to delay a girl's job interview," procrastination piped up sheepishly. "It's easier to manage her if everyone expects her to be late." The group rolled their eyes, but their attention soon shifted to a new topic. "I've called this meeting to address a boy named Alex," one of the figures declared. "He's quite the miracle child, born after 7 years of waiting. He's the only child of Max and Lily from Prime City. Now at 14, he's become quite the challenge." "What's going on with him?" asked another figure. "He's been staying up late for months, neglecting his responsibilities, and just yesterday he stole his friend's lunch at school, lying about it afterward." "We need to take action." "There's still hope, but we need to send procrastination, pride, and deceit down to intervene." In a swirling vortex of energy, the 3 figures materialized before Alex, unaware of the unfolding changes in his life. Meanwhile, Alex continued to spiral into his habits, ignoring his parents' concerns and evading any discussions about responsibility. He felt trapped, but instead of seeking help, he lashed out at his parents. "Why should I have to change? You've given me everything I wanted, and now you expect me to grow up overnight?" Lily, heartbroken, replied softly, "We did what we thought was best for you, but we love you too much to let you continue down this path." "Yeah? Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you spoiled me." Alex shot back, storming off to his room, his heart heavy with a mix of frustration and confusion. As days turned into weeks, the rift between Alex and his parents widened. They felt helpless watching their son become increasingly isolated. With no friends around, Alex sank deeper into his lazy habits, finding solace only in the virtual worlds of his games. One morning, however, something unexpected happened. Alex woke up before dawn, an unusual occurrence for him. The sun was just beginning to rise, casting a warm glow over the garden outside. Curious and drawn by the gentle light, he slipped out of bed and ventured outside. Sitting on a bench in the garden, Alex breathed in the crisp morning air. He noticed how vibrant the flowers looked, their colors vivid against the dewy grass. Just then, he spotted an older man tending to the garden, meticulously pulling out weeds that threatened to choke the life out of the plants. "Hey there," the man called out, noticing Alex's presence. "I'm Finn, the gardener." "It's nice to see someone up this early." "Yeah, I just couldn't sleep," Alex replied, feeling oddly relaxed in the moment. Finn gestured toward a patch of weeds. These are a real problem for the plants. They're poisonous and will eventually kill that tree over there if I don't remove them. I could use a hand if you're interested. Alex hesitated, a part of him wanting to retreat back to his couch, but something else stirred inside him, a flicker of responsibility. Sure, I can help. As they worked together, pulling out stubborn weeds, Alex found himself enjoying the labor. It was hard work, and at times he felt like giving up, but with Finn's encouragement, he persisted. Hours passed, and by the time they finished, Alex felt a sense of accomplishment he hadn't experienced in a long time. Great job, Alex. You really put in the effort today, Finn praised. Because of your hard work, I have a special gift for you. Gift? What do you mean? Alex asked, his curiosity piqued. Finn smiled, a twinkle in his eye. I am the guardian of change. I've seen how you've struggled with certain habits, and I'm here to help you conquer them. Procrastination, pride, and deceit have taken root in your life, but you have the power to overcome them. Alex furrowed his brow. How? I don't understand. Those weeds you pulled symbolize the habits that hold you back. Each of them has a counterpart in your life. Procrastination makes you lazy, pride blinds you from asking for help, and deceit isolates you from others. But you can defeat them, Finn explained. He reached into his pocket and produced 3 rings, each glowing softly. These are the rings of honesty, discipline, and humility. Wear them, and they will guide you in your journey to uproot those negative habits. Remember, though, that patience and empathy are essential. Some habits are deeply rooted and take time to change. Alex was overwhelmed but felt a surge of hope. What if I forget? What if I can't do it? Then place a reassuring hand on his shoulder. Whenever you doubt yourself, think back to today and how you pulled those weeds. Keep pushing forward. You have the strength within you. With that, Finn vanished into the early morning mist, leaving Alex alone in the garden, the rings still warm in his hand. Feeling a newfound determination, Alex made his way back inside. That night, he placed the rings on his bedside table, gazing at them as he tried to sleep. Thoughts of the day flooded his mind. Could he really change? The answer, he realized, lay in his willingness to try. As the days unfolded, Alex began to wage war against his habits. He woke up early, feeling refreshed and eager to take on the day. Running became a new ritual, and while it was difficult at first, each step made him feel lighter. Stop! Shouted procrastination one morning as Alex laced up his shoes. You don't have to do this. Oh yes, I do. Alex shot back, feeling empowered. I'm done letting you control me. Each morning, he fought through the fatigue that procrastination threw at him, pushing himself to run just a little further each time. It wasn't easy, and he stumbled on many occasions, but the desire to change drove him forward. In the afternoons, he practiced honesty. He vowed to tell at least one truth a day, even when it felt uncomfortable. One day, when a classmate asked if he'd taken their snacks, he hesitated but then took a deep breath. Yes, I did. I was really hungry. I'm sorry. Let me buy you lunch to make up for it. To his surprise, his classmate smiled. Thanks for being honest. Let's grab something together. Slowly but surely, Alex began to rebuild his relationships. With each act of honesty, the weight of deceit lifted, and he found himself surrounded by friends once again. Meanwhile, pride didn't take kindly to Alex's newfound courage. You don't need anyone. You can do this alone, it insisted. But Alex had learned the importance of humility. I can't do this alone, he reminded himself. I need support. He started reaching out to his parents, engaging in conversations he once avoided. One evening, he sat down with Max and Lily. I'm sorry for how I've acted, he began, his voice steady. I want to change, and I need your help. Tears of relief filled Lily's eyes. We're so proud of you, Alex. We love you, and we're here for you no matter what. Max nodded, beaming. We'll support you every step of the way. As time went on, Alex continued to make strides in his life. He began volunteering at a local community center, helping younger kids with their homework. He discovered a passion for teaching and sharing knowledge, realizing that it filled him with joy. Through his volunteer work, he also encountered challenges that tested his resolve. One day, a child in the center faced a tough math problem and broke down in tears. I'll never understand this. I'm so stupid, they exclaimed. Alex knelt beside them, recalling his struggles. "You're not stupid. Everyone has a hard time with something. Let's tackle this together." Remember, patience is key. Using the tools of empathy and encouragement, he helped the child work through the problem step by step. As they finally solved it together, the child's face lit up with a smile, and Alex felt a rush of fulfillment. The following week, he faced another challenge. Yet procrastination was relentless. It whispered in his ear, urging him to skip his morning runs and sleep in. "Just 5 more minutes," it coaxed. "You can catch up later." But Alex had learned a valuable lesson from Finn. "I can do this," he declared, getting out of bed. "I've come too far to turn back now." With renewed determination, he went for his run, feeling the rush of endorphins invigorate him. Every step was a victory over procrastination, a testament to his growth. As Alex continued to evolve, so did his relationship with his parents. They spent more quality time together, sharing meals, playing games, and enjoying long conversations. The laughter that had once filled their home returned, and their bond deepened. Eventually, Alex applied for a part-time job at a local cafe. Copyright. Nervous but excited, he submitted his application and went in for an interview. When the manager asked about his experience, he felt the familiar pull of deceit. But instead of lying, he took a deep breath and replied honestly, "I don't have much experience, but I'm eager to learn and hardworking." To his surprise, the manager smiled. "That's exactly the attitude we're looking for. When can you start?" Alex couldn't believe it. He had done it. He had secured a job through honesty and determination. As weeks turned into months, Alex found himself thriving in all areas of life. He excelled at work, formed deep friendships, and continued to confront his negative habits head on. The rings that once guided him now sat on his shelf as a reminder of his journey. One sunny afternoon, while working in the garden with Finn, Alex couldn't help but express his gratitude. "Thank you for everything, Finn. You changed my life." Finn smiled knowingly. "You changed your life, Alex. You had the power within you all along. I merely helped you discover it." As summer turned into fall, Alex reflected on his journey. He realized that change was not a destination but a continuous process. He still faced challenges, but with each obstacle, he felt stronger and more resilient. On a particularly beautiful day, he decided to throw a gathering at home, inviting friends and family. As they enjoyed the food and laughter, Alex stood up to speak. "I just want to say how grateful I am for all of you," he began, looking around the room. "Thank you for being there when I needed it most. I've learned that love, empathy, and honesty are the keys to overcoming any challenge. I promise to keep working on myself and to support each of you in your journeys, just as you've supported me." The room erupted in cheers and applause, and Alex felt an overwhelming sense of belonging. From that day forward, Alex embraced life with a new perspective. He understood that setbacks were a part of the process, and with each step forward, he grew closer to the person he aspired to be. He remained committed to nurturing his relationships and fostering an environment of love and support, not just for himself but for everyone around him. Through his experiences, he learned that the journey of self-improvement was lifelong and that he had the power to shape his future, one positive choice at a time. And in that beautiful garden, filled with flowers and trees, he found not only the strength to uproot his negative habits but also the joy of watching new life blossom all around him.